This is CCOL London, UK, School of Genomic Medicine and Institute of Public Health.
Good day, CCOL London visitors. Here is the example of our CCOL London's cell phone microscope. We call this as inclusive innovation. As you can see, this is very handy microscope, easy to carry, easy to handle. So now we are going to perform the blood smear demonstration. This is the already prepared blood slide. This blood is the frog blood, and we put some indicators so that it will be visible. As you can see, this smear.
Okay, so first we have to switch on our front camera. I already placed our cell phone microscope here at the tip of our cell phone's selfie camera. Now, what is blood smear? Now this is, you can see this is blood smear. A blood smear is a sample of blood that is spread on a glass slide. This is glass slide, which is treated with a special strain. As you can see, this pink color we call it strain, so that it will be visible with your naked eye. In the past, all blood smears were examined under microscope by laboratory professionals generally. But now this is we call inclusive innovation, and I'm going to perform this slide determination. The purpose of examining a blood smear, this is blood smear, is to check the size, shape and number of 3 types of blood cells. Okay. Now I will show you how our blood. First we have to set our microscope. We have to adjust with the mobile selfie camera.
I have adjusted our microscope with the mobile selfie camera. Now we have to put this blood smear on the lens, as you can see. So in this slide you can see the red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets. Now the purpose of, this is the frog blood. Okay. The purpose of examining a blood smear is to check the size, shape and number of 3 types of blood cells. As you can see, there are 3 types: red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets. Now, red blood cells which carry oxygen from your lungs to the rest of your body. White blood cells, as you can see the white spots, these are white blood cells which fight infection, and the rest part is platelets which help your blood to clot. Now, other names of this blood smear is peripheral smear, peripheral blood film smear, or you can say simply blood film manual differential slide. There are many types of this slide. Now, what is it used for?
A blood smear is used to help diagnose and monitor many conditions such as blood disorders, sudden kidney failure, and treatment for certain cancers. Now, why do I need a blood smear? This is blood smear. You may need a blood smear if you have abnormal results on a complete blood count, which we call CBC. A CBC is a routine test that measures many different parts of your blood. So your healthcare provider may order a blood smear like these if you have symptoms of blood disorders such as fatigue, jaundice. Jaundice is a condition that causes your skin and eyes to turn yellow. Samples also already prepared. So are there any risks to the test, this kind of test? So there is very little risk to having a blood test. You may have slight pain or brushing at the spot where the needle was put in, but most symptoms go away quickly. Now, what do the results mean? The results of blood smear like these alone usually cannot diagnose a medical condition. Your provider will use your results combined with your medical history, symptoms and other test results to make a diagnosis. So your blood smear, these results usually describe the appearance and number of your red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Your results will be described anything unusual about your blood. Okay, so this we have learned about the blood smear. Now I have another samples also, so I'm just putting the another slide. Now this is ant. So as you can see, the whole body structure of the ant. See, if I move this slide, you can easily see everything. Like this is head portion. You can see building blocks. So this is the epidermis, that means the outer layer of the onion. Thank you so much for joining us, CCUL London Wizards. Trace of modules Cambridge for open learning, and stay tuned for more updates, and we will come up with new videos like this ready to achieve. Thank you.